Hey family, I hope you all are doing well. Like always, thank you so much for clicking on my video. And I'm back with another wig show and tell, and this wig is brought to you by Outre. Thank you so much, Outre, for sponsoring this video. Like always, Outre wigs comes neatly packaged and they come pre-styled, but you might have to go in and add a little touch-up. You don't have to, but I'm gonna show you guys what I did and how I got my end results for anybody that's curious. The wig I have today is Outre Perfect Hairline 13x6 lace frontal wig in the style Keeshon in the color DRST Hazelnut Mocha. This wig is available in 10 gorgeous colors to choose from. Next, I like to show the inside cap construction so you guys know how much parting space you're working with. This wig comes with a 13x6 lace frontal parting space. Behind the frontal, there are 2 combs, plus another comb in the nape area and adjustable straps. They inserted a adjustable elastic band so you get an extra secure, snug, flat fit. This wig was made on a ventilated cap. The lace is HD transparent lace, and as for the hair texture, it feels like a light yaki texture. This is how the wig comes straight out of the package. Right here is a close-up on how the hairline comes. The hairline comes pre-plucked. You also get baby hairs across the hairline as well. And because this is a 13x6 lace frontal parting space, you can't part this wig in the right, middle, or left. You get jiggy with it and add some braids, do whatever. But for me, I'm gonna do a middle part. So I'm using my Annis hot comb, and the temperature setting that I have it on is number 10. And right here, I'm just smoothing out the parting space, making sure to not bring the hot comb all the way through because I don't want to mess up the curl pattern. The baby hairs that come across the hairline, I'm going to use my tweezers. Well, actually, I stopped using my tweezers and I started using my fingers and just pluck those all out. If you don't use the tweezers and you start using your fingers like I did, then I recommend only pulling about 2 to 3 strands at a time. After that, I use the hot comb on the hairline and I only smooth out by the forehead. I'm not going to do the whole hairline because I'm mostly focusing on the middle part. So that line, that straight line right there, harsh line of demarcation in the front, I'm going to pluck it lightly. Outre already did most of the work, so plucking this is going to be super easy. I'm about to show you guys. And the same thing I did on this side is the same thing I'm going to do on the other side. I hold the hair down and then I use my tweezers and I just start plucking backwards. And I'm mostly plucking the parts that's dense and I'm attacking that straight hairline so it's not so straight, if you guys get what I'm saying. So I only plucked a little bit and it went a long way. Now to comb out that shedding hair, I'm going to use a wide tooth comb. So as you guys can see the before and after, the right side is what I did. The left side is how it looks after I plucked out the baby hairs. And after you pluck out the baby hairs, you can leave it like that, but I just wanted it to look a little bit more plucked. So this is how it looks after I was done plucking it. And then I use the hot comb to help smooth everything out and it helps the hairline appear more jagged. Alrighty, so right here is my end results. The left side is how the wig came, the right side is what I did. And like I said, you guys don't have to do this. I'm just showing you guys what I did so you guys know how I got my end results. So next I'm going to use my pink shears and I start from the middle and I take my time and just cut right along the hairline until all the lace is off. Hey, it's wig install time. Y'all know where I got that from? Y'all know, hey, it's Fat Albert. Anyway, I did that. All right, so now I need to get the lace to match my skin tone. So I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 360 and apply some of this powder underneath the lace. I only applied it to the spots that we'll be showing, so that is the parting space and hairline. In the back, I had the adjustable straps hooked a little too far, so I was like, let me just hook it over just a little bit more. So right there's where I hooked my adjustable straps. Underneath the wig, I'm going to wear a brown stocking cap, and bada boom, bada bang. I fixed the wig to where I would like it before my hairline, and I used that comb that's in the nape area and stick it under my braids. I was like, okay, I see the potential in this. This is a gorgeous color. I was like, clock that T, clock it with all the fingers. So next, what is next? Okay, so what's next is I noticed the lace could use a little bit more blending in with my skin. So I'm going to use my Ruby Kisses Cream Foundation in the shade number 12. And I use both shades in the palette, swipe it onto the brush, and I lightly apply it on top of the lace. So the wig lace hairline is longer than my hairline. So by the ear tab, I'm going to use my eyebrow scissors and cut off some of that extra lace. There was a little piece of lace that was a little too close to my eyebrow, so I went ahead and snipped that off. So if you want, you can rock this wig glueless, but for me, I would like to spray it down for this wig show and tell. So I was gonna use my Wig Dealer melting spray, and it was a little bit left. I thought something was gonna come out, but nothing at all was coming out. So I was like, all right, let me get my olive oil super hold spray. There was a little bit left in there too. And yeah, nothing came out of that one too. I was like, what's going on? Next, what I had, the bed head spray, and something definitely came out of this because I felt it had a lot in there. And everything worked out because I forgot how good this spray was. The way the spray come out of the jar, I love the way it sprays onto the lace. And it has a really good hold. So if you're interested in that spray, I'll be sure to leave it in my description box. You can get it off of Amazon. Then after that, I use my blow dryer and I have it on the warm setting. And I just blow dry it until it's completely dry. And while I'm blow drying it, I make sure to just take something. You can use a rat tail comb. For me, I just picked up my scissors because it was the first thing I saw. And I'm pressing down the front of that lace, making sure it's drying onto the spray. Now, just a heads up, I didn't do the most perfect spray because this is a wig show and tell. If you would like a real strong hold, I recommend 2 layers. Spray the first layer on your forehead, blow dry until it turns tacky, lay the lace down on it, then spray the top of the lace. So this is how the lace is looking after I got it to match my skin tone and I sprayed it down. Oh yeah, it's coming along. So if you would like a ultimate melt, I recommend tying it down with a edge band. But for me, like I said, I'm doing a wig show and tell, so I'm not worried about getting it too melted because I have other wigs to do after this. So next, I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 360, and I lightly applied some of that powder to my parting space. This just helped the parting space look a little bit more like scalp. It also helped hide the knots and grid on my lace as well. And I took my time and lightly combed out the hair with a wide tooth comb. Okay, beautiful. So right here is my first end results. And yes, I said first because I have two end results. This is how it looks without me cutting the ends. And I must say, y'all, this color blend is gorgeous. Outre did their thing with this one. This color blend is different. Really nice, not too bold, not too dark, really beautiful and nice for every day. One thing I love about the color blend that they did with a few of the colors is the light color at the end plus the dark tone at the top. It makes it look like a ombre effect. So you have the dark roots, the brown, and then the golden ends plus the face framing highlights is just really, really beautiful. So the length of the wig on me, I would say not stretched out, is about 18 inches and my height is 5'6". And I wanted to keep the ends, but something was just like, try it, cut it, cut it, cut it. So I was like, all right, fine, I'm gonna cut it and see how it goes. And I really love how it looks more cut on me. Plus I added a little bit of more layers in the front at the top. So yeah, love, love, love it. Look at that color blend. There's no harsh line of demarcation. You can see that light yaki texture in the wig. The luster on the wig is not shiny at all. To me, it doesn't give off a harsh shine, but like I always say, if you don't like the shine, you could always go in and dim it down with some dry shampoo. I love how the fact when I split the hair in the back, my tracks isn't showing and you can't see my wig cap. The wig cap itself, I would say, is big head friendly. As you guys saw, I didn't even hook the adjustable straps really close. So I do have stretch cap room material left in there. My head circumference is 22 inches. If you're like a 23-inch head circumference, I feel like you're in for the clear. As for a small head, crisscross the adjustable straps and adjust that adjustable elastic band that they added on the inside. It will really help. When I was styling the wig, I didn't get any tangles. As for shedding, I did get shedding and the shedding was low, nothing really hectic or heavy at all. So I honestly recommend this. Makes a good practice beginner friendly wig, especially if you would like to learn how to pluck a little bit without doing too much and just learn how to customize. Like, these wigs are really excellent. The lace that they used was HD transparent lace, and I feel like the lace is really great quality lace. Once you get it to match your skin tone, it looks really good. And I always tell people it is good to have a synthetic wig on hand. You never know when you're gonna need something that's easy to just throw on and go, but it also look like you went to the salon and got it done. Just to keep it on hand for one of those days where you just gotta really step out and you don't have time to go to the salon. But that's just my opinion. I love me a good synthetica. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below and I'll get back to them as soon as possible. Later, you guys.